Hey, what's up, people? This is Dominic from SuperPod, and I am playing Shadow Warrior on the Xbox One. Now, I was just thinking about, like, I got all these Xbox free games with gold, and I'm not touching them. I'm like, you know what, man? Let me save some money and stop buying new games. Let me play some of these old games I got. But that's a lie. I'm still gonna buy new games. But still, I was like, you know what? I mean, I got all these games up here that I get for free that I keep downloading, not touching. So I think I should touch them. And Shadow Warrior, I did actually started some time ago, but I stopped because of games always keep coming out, and I want to play them. So I figured, you know what? I'm gonna finish this game. And this game is actually pretty damn fun. This is by the guys. Well, the original Shadow Warrior, which came out in '97, is by the guys who did Duke Nukem. Now, I totally missed the boat on this. Duke Nukem, a game, of course, I heard about that game and played some of that game. Shadow Warrior, I never heard of it. But after playing this version and looking at some videos of the old version, I can definitely see, oh yeah, this seems like a little Duke Nukem. It has that humor, that tongue-in-cheek humor. But I think the first one was a little, I don't want to say racist, but a little not politically correct, I'll say. But this definitely toned that down, but it's still hilarious. You play as a, when I looked up, you're half Chinese, half Japanese, and you working for this organization. This guy wants to collect these sword. Well, he told you to collect the sword. You later on you find out that there's actually 3 parts of that sword. And you went to collect this sword, then the guy who you went to collect it from didn't want to give it to you, try to get it back, and didn't, you got captured. But then then some demons came. Because the demons, this sword, I guess, is the demons, they want it. They don't, I guess he was a threat to him or something like that, if I can remember the story. But so now, also there was a demon tied to the person who was trying to retrieve the sword from, and after he died, the demon attached to you, saying he'll help you get the sword. But this game, the combat is pretty good, man. I especially the sword. The sword combat is awesome. I really like it for a first-person shooter. For this game, like, I really had no expectations for this. I mean, I heard this game came out years ago. It came out in 2013, but I didn't really pay attention to it. But man, this is pretty damn fun. The gunplay, not so great. It's probably better on PC because you can aim a lot better with mouse and keyboard. But this game is pretty lenient, forgiving on your damage. Well, I am playing on easy, so that's probably why. It's probably good that I am, because I would be frustrated if I was dying a lot. But it is pretty lenient, being pretty forgiving on the damage, so I'm not too mad about the aiming, the guns, but it's good enough. It's good enough. It's not Doom, like, but this is close. This is like, I don't know, I don't even want to call it a poor man's Doom. Maybe you can say that, but I'm really enjoying this game. I'm enjoying it just as much as Doom. I know Doom's a better game. I'm enjoying it. A fun time. Yeah, you see me just slicing guys up. It feels great doing that. Slicing them, stabbing them. I love using the sword. Every now and then I switch to guns, because sometimes some guys that you want to keep your distance from, because it seems like every time I do get close, I always get hit. Yeah, you see, I get hit all the time. But you do collect health from them sometimes, some of the guys. But oh yeah, right here, this is me. I want to show like what kind of upgrades you get. Now, for guns, you have to use money, and money you collect throughout the stages. Like I'm looking at the shotgun right here, because I do want to upgrade that. I had just gotten this gun, and it is pretty good. It really, yeah, I love it. I pretty much love all shotguns in all video games. But yeah, so you use money for guns, then you go over here to the key or chi. Let's say key. Kree crystals, which you put tattoos on your body, which give you certain abilities, and they. Well, darn, I missed it. But yeah. And then you have this, which is the knowledge, which like, hey, I could take more hit points. Like you get more hit points in some things. Right here, this movement. This is your stamina, which I don't use really at all. Which I need to use more. Maybe I should be dodging more. But yeah, the powers is the key. Yeah, where you get the key. Now the key crystals, you collect them also through the stages too. Karma points you get from combat, just like Devil May Cry or Bayonetta. Like you go through combat with enemies, and then after they rate your performance, and so I think it's like shurikens. They use like you get 5 of them. You get that's your perfect score. Only did that like one time, so I don't get as much karma points as I possibly could, but yeah, okay. But yeah, this week, okay, yeah, I'm coming back to the key crystals, yeah. So, and I don't use my powers a lot. I don't. And maybe because I never felt like I really had to. Maybe on a higher difficulty, use it. Every now and then I use it. You might see some in this video. There's one I use it, like you hit the floor, hit the ground, and it lifts the enemies up. It's pretty cool. Now, the way you do movements, you have to use the analog stick, like a certain way. Like you hit, I know if I hit right, left trigger, I believe it is, I heal myself. Like you have to tap it quickly and then do it. So it's like for your moves with your sword and your key powers, yeah, you have to move the analog stick in a quick movement. It's not really hard. It's just that when I get in battles, I just like, I'm going crazy, and then I don't do it. So that's why I mostly use my sword powers more than my key powers. Right now, I don't know what. Oh yeah, see, I'm supposed to hit that destroy the statue here. Like they're like gates. Like there was a gate blocking me, and by destroying that statue, it opens it. Well, I think actually the gate is 3 parts. I think it's a red, blue, and green. I hit the red one, and I have to hit the blue and green one now. Oh yeah, those enemies, yeah, they blow up if you get close to them. Yeah, the banter's pretty good. The banter between you and the demon that is attached to you, pretty good. I fought, I don't know how many bosses I fought. I just remember the last one I fought. Because, like I said, it was a space, like, it was a time in between this game. I hadn't played this game since last year, so I forget some of the things I did at the beginning. But I fought this one boss with this heavy armor it was a pretty cool boss fight. It was alright. The reviews for this game have been pretty good. They're pretty around, like, I think the 70 range. Oh, that was me. Because I forgot I had the mic on. My mic was hot. But luckily I didn't say anything inappropriate. But yeah, it's been around the 70 range in Metacritic, so people enjoyed it. Yeah, I'm lucky that this game I was able to play this. And 2 is also on Game Pass. It's not on Games with Gold, but it is on Game Pass. So if I still have Game Pass, I might be playing that too. Sometime in the future. I don't think I'll be playing it right after I finish this, because I got a lot of games to go through. Plus all the free games I get for Gold too. I'll be goddamn. Yeah, I see enemies spawning here. Yeah, it just feels so good to slice these guys up. It feels awesome. There is no I don't believe there is no multiplayer for this. At least not on Xbox One. I wouldn't. If there is multiplayer on PC, I did not know, but Xbox One is not a multiplayer. Yeah, this time I just remember we were really asking for a lot of single player first-person shooters, and we weren't getting a lot of them. You know, last generation. Now, like this generation, we've been getting quite a few, or like closer to this generation. Like the end of last generation, we was getting some. You know, you had games like of course BioShock. That was single player, first person. Even though they added multiplayer in the second one. Oh man, what's that game called? Bethesda game. I can't remember. That was pretty good. It kind of reminded me of Thief. It was can't remember. It's on the tip of my damn tongue. But anyway, you had that in the sequel. Dishonored. Yes, Dishonored, single player. Then you had Doom that just came out, which it did have multiplayer, but who the hell talks about that? Yeah, I think they're not gonna make that mistake. You got Rage coming out. You got Rage 2, coming out. Yeah, it's been a great time for. Oh, and then you have Titanfall, which has a great being a great single player. Like these games are coming up with some great single player. Even some of the games have multiplayer. Almost the multiplayers in those games are forgettable. It's like every time a single player in those games. And that's what I mostly play. I kind of fell off the multiplayer side of first-person shooters, except for Halo. I was into it, but I was never really that good. And now I went to play it recently, and God, it really sucked. But I'm glad that people are still working on that. Companies are still working on that. Yeah, this is chapter 7. It's like 12 chapters with this game, and it's this game is because it feels kind of long. I mean, this is a lot of. This is not short. This is not a short game. I mean, it's not. If I say it feels long, it's not really. I don't think it's that long. But if you're buying it, you're getting your money's worth. I mean, if you got Xbox Gold, then like I said, it's free and it will take a chunk of your time. This is not a game you can quickly. And it's so far. I mean, I'm still enjoying it. I'm on chapter 10 right now. And yeah, because I was thinking, I was close to the end, to be honest with you. I was like, okay, this game's probably not that long. But I saw 17 chapters. I said, yeah, 17. And I was like, god damn. I got some ways to go. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out where the hell I'm supposed to go. That's another thing. I wish there was an indicator to tell me where you go. Now, if there is, I totally missed it. Now, I'll say it's one good thing. If you get near a door that you're supposed to go through, it will glow. Or an object you're supposed to hit, it will glow. So okay, I'm supposed to hit this. But if I don't know where it is, oh, there you go. See, it's glowing. But if I don't know where it is, I am going to be looking all over the place like you just saw me doing. Yeah, see, I have to find a statue for that part to get that open. Yeah, if you see me keep swiping my sword, it's because, well, most of the time I'm trying to pick up, because I'm pressing the X button, which is like the reload button, and that's the same button to pick up stuff, and so I'm always going to be swiping my sword, I'm pressing X. I thought I was going to press X to open the door. So it seems to be doing that. Alright, we gotta. Yeah, those guys suck. Well, if he would have came fully up, if I ain't shit with the shotgun right there, he would have came up with the shield, and I hate that. Though, if you have good aim, you can shoot your arrows or your revolver right through the shield hole and hit them. Like I said, I am playing on the console, so my aim is not that great. This guy, he keeps reviving demons if you don't kill him. Yeah, see, like that. And then he's got a shield, so after this, your shield goes down. Yeah, I like that. The spin move you can do some beheadings with. They're pretty cool to clear the room out.
You want to kill me? You didn't say the magic word.
Yeah, you get wonderful lines like that. Yeah, see, this guy has a shield. There's actually, see, that's a smaller shield. They actually have, some of them have bigger shields, with like a little slit in them. I mean, you might, I don't know, you might see that in this game, but. Yeah, that's me healing. Yeah, that's one of the chi powers, or the key powers. That's what you pronounce it. Yeah, that's the machine gun. Yeah, and actually, this is probably the longest I went without really using it. So I was just remembering that I had that gun. I was like, oh yeah, let me use my other guns. But I just like the shotgun so much. And like, yeah, as you defeat the enemies or they lose their limbs. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I sucked. I only got 2 stars. Oh, there it is. I think that's the only way you can knock those statues down, by using your special sword move. Or maybe it just goes down quicker that way. I forget.
That was some serious armor on that Gozu guy.
Why, thank you. Made it myself.
What? Seriously?
One of my talents. Hammer hired me to make all of their armors. To see how he repaid me.
Yeah, that guy talking to you is the demon. I don't know if I told you. Did I say the name of the guy? The guy's name is Lo Wang. So, yeah. A lot of Wang jokes in this game.
So that's where the toxic fluids came from. Again with the dead bodies? What is it with this guy?
Alright, so, yeah, Lo Wang, yeah, you're an assassin. Yeah, you play as assassin, and you're working for Arachi-sama. Oh, God, that was me burping. And the mic. Oh, God. Wow, I really needed to turn my mic off. That kind of scared me, because I... Yeah, that coke. I was drinking some coke as I'm playing this. But, yeah, so he's collecting them. I kind of don't want to read the wiki on this because I don't want to... Actually, I'm interested in the story. I don't want to spoil it too much for me. Yeah, see that there's the power.
Meet piñatas.
Yeah, that was the key that lifts them up. Didn't totally lift them up. I think I probably killed it too fast. The variety enemies, well, in 7 chapters, it was good. We'll see if it changes up from 7. The next 10 chapters are, well, like I said, I got to 10. I only seen 1 different enemy, but the variety seems alright. It actually seems pretty good, but I'll see from there, like, if it changes up a bit. But I think it's a pretty good variety of enemies. Yeah, these things, they're sort of annoying, but they're kind of easy to put down. So I'm trying to get headshots with my arrow. Unsuccessfully.
Looks like you found yourself in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Yeah. Gotta love that banter, man. You love those one-liners are great. Oh, I need some help. Oh shit. Yeah, the sword is called Nobitsura Kaje that you're trying to get. Well, you have 1 piece of it. It's 3 pieces. And I don't think this game is directly a sequel from the original one. I think it's just a new Shadow Warrior, like remake, not remake, probably like a reimagining, like just a new, like how Tomb Raider was, like the new Tomb Raider we got now. Yeah, the demon who's attached to you is Hoji.
Giving a shit is hard.
And I think Hoji wants to get back to the Shadow Realm. That's what it is? I think he's stuck in our realm. Yeah.
Lots of weak points in that armor. Maybe that's why they banished you.
Could be. I told you. I don't remember what happened.
Maybe they took your memories and put them in another Whisperer.
You need to willingly sacrifice a memory to create one of those things. I would never do that.
Yeah, okay. Whisperers are magical golems. They contain a memory that one of the ancients, the immortals that ruled the demons, choose to sequester away. Okay, I'm just reading from the wiki. But that's what they are. These magical golems that I think they hold pieces of the Nobitsura Kaje. They hold the memories of the ancients, and that know where the Kaje. I don't know. That's a little confusing. I have to read all that. All right, so this is not a boss. This is just one of those big bad enemies. I think this is the first time I faced this guy. This guy with 2 axes. Yeah, he has some type of red tether that kind of attaches to you, pulls you in. And you should be dodging all these attacks, but I don't dodge. Even though there is I think you press LB or RB, one of them, you do kind of move fast. You can like shift, move back, shift to left or right or whatever, super fast. And I don't do that enough. Well, one thing, like I said, is I have played on easy, so I'm not getting slaughtered totally anyway. Okay, the Whisperers are couriers of the Nobusaur Kaji, the parts of it. So they're, I guess I'm looking for each one. I don't know. Like, that's a little. I forget what that's about. Oh yeah. Okay. So I kind of fast forward. This is I believe chapter 9. I'm sorry, not chapter 9. Chapter 8. We're still in the shipyard. But yeah, this game is, I'm coming up near the end of the video. But yeah, this game is awesome. I mean, you should try this if you have it. If you don't, I don't know how much it costs. It shouldn't cost that much. Or you probably can definitely get it in a Steam sale or a GOG sale. Or even a sale on Xbox One or PS4. Yeah, it's on PS4 too. So that's, you should definitely check this game out. This is definitely fun. If you like first-person shooters, this is definitely a fun game. So,
Two heads are always better than one.
all right. So you see right here, I am using the head of a demon. This is if you kill one of those demon guys, you can pick up the head and use their mouths and shoot out some energy. This is actually a power you have to unlock, which it kind of sucked that I had to use a power to unlock to pick up a demon head to use it. I feel like that should just be a thing you can just do, pick up the head, but whatever. This is me wasting ammo on a shotgun, which is supposed to be a close range weapon, on those harpy things. Okay, so I'm not as close to the end as I thought I was. We still got a little bit more to go. About like what, 5 more minutes? So 6. Dex, I do believe I do supposed to fight this 2X demon here. I think I'm trying to figure out where the hell I'm supposed to go again. The door is right there. It's right there, Dominic. Go there. Zilla Enterprises. Okay, that's the guy I work for. I didn't even notice why I was playing that. That was a banner right there.
I think I can move these trains around so that we can pass through.
Yeah, the puzzles in this game, they are pretty simple. Nothing complicated. And it shouldn't be. For this type of game, it should not be complicated. Just trying to get across to that area over there. Moving the trains.
No, that's not it.
Yeah, well, I guess I didn't really talk to graphics. I mean, you all can see it. It's okay. I mean, this game came out in 2013. So, it's not the... Definitely, even for then, it's not the best looking game. But it's definitely fine. It's definitely alright. And it probably looks a hell of a lot better on PC. Actually, I don't know if it looks that much better, because I guess it's that was kind of like almost near last gen-ish. Maybe years of last gen. It's 2013. Yeah, it's kind of near. It's close to current gen, but yeah, I mean, this is by you guys who publish it, Devolver Digital, who seems they are some pretty good publishers, man. They publish some pretty unique games and good games. Yeah, Flying Wild Hog is the current developer of Shadow Warrior. Yeah, this is me thinking I screwed up. So I don't, and it's like, oh, I thought it was gonna be gate like right in front of here. I can just go through. Then I realized, oh, I'm supposed to drop down side. Okay. Follow the trail of blood. But yes, go look for a secret area first. Yes, a lot of secrets, you know, just like old school. Like these old school first-person shooters, you know, you got the secret areas, finding things of that nature. Oh, what we got here? Jolly Flipper Flakes. Your delicious chocolate by Zilla Foods. Oh, look, dolphin. Gotta love the dolphin. This is gonna be the last battle of the video. And there we go.
You wanna skip this noise and get a beer? No? Okay. I guess I should go back to killing you.
Yeah, okay. That heart thing, I need to look up how to use that. Because I don't know what it does. I literally do not know what it does. I thought that, hey, maybe it heals me? Do I throw it like a bomb? I don't know. I was hoping I'd figure it out. Then, like, pressing buttons, that didn't work. And I'm just kind of flaying at him crazily. I don't think this is the recommended strategy for this, but I'm doing it. And these are the guys with the shields I'm talking about, blood. Yeah, these big slits in them. Like, if you got good aim, you probably can get a headshot right in them.